Hi, this is Param. Okay, actually in this series of videos we are looking what kind of different building blocks or features available for the search. Okay, so in this videos we will see the search template. Actually we have seen of course we have seen some other playlist what is index template, right? So index template talks about that how the index has to be created. I mean it's a mapping parameter, there's a data type of the field settings, SHA related settings, alias names, so those things are defined as a template. Okay. Similarly, search template. What is mean search template? What is now? We can have that search query as a template. Okay, we can save the search query as a template, and we can reuse the search template. Okay, we can reuse the search template. Okay, sorry. Before to see how the syntax is, why we have to have search template? Obviously, we have search API, right? Search API is there. In fact, in a shard search API is there. Okay. Okay. So the RESTful API is enough, right? So why do we need template then? Okay. So what is enough? Let's say we have to send the query as a JSON format, right? It's a JSON format to Elasticsearch. So that's what Elasticsearch can understand as a JSON syntax. Okay. So let's say we have the web application or we have any front end desktop applications. Okay. So there we have some controls like for text box, drop down or anything. Okay. It can be anything. Okay. So from the UI controls, okay, we are reading the value. Okay. That value has to be passed in a JSON query string. Okay, then only we can develop any application, right? Okay, so that is where query template comes into play. Okay, so whenever if you want to develop any custom front end application, okay, custom front end applications, okay, that times custom front end application could be a mobile application or mobile could be a desktop application or web application. Okay, it can be anything. Okay, it can be anything. Okay, that times we will use a search template. So search template where it is already stored in the Elasticsearch itself. Okay, it is stored in the Elasticsearch itself. Okay, so we once we receive the parameter from the HTTP request, okay, from the front end, okay, we can populate the value in the template and get the response back. That's it. Okay, I'll show you how to run the any search query. Okay, here you can see that how to run a search query and its parameter. Let's say we have one template name, okay, that is ID of the template names, okay, and for that will accept 3 parameters, okay, that will accept the 3 parameters. So it can be any parameters, okay. So in our case, we can have first name, last name, age, or something, whatever it is, okay. So we have the search template, okay, we just call search template and pass the value and it will return the result as a normal as a normal normal search. Okay, why it is not there? That is fine. Okay, leave it. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, so it is. I think I removed. I had deleted. Yes, I deleted this ones. Okay, okay. That is fine. Okay, so this is how from the front end. Okay, we will call the API. We will call the API. You could see that. Okay, in the API path. Okay, so you search. Okay, it's normal. So if this template search, it end with this template. Okay, in the path. Okay, so that is one difference. Then second is what is instead of query. Okay, we will have an ID. Okay, so that's the name of the template and just parameters. What are the parameters we are supposed to pass? That's it. Okay, so this is how we can reuse our search query. Let's assume we have complex search query. You know, right? If you are familiar with the JDBC, okay, JDBC API, there is one called prepared statement. Okay, that is called statement, prepared statement, callable statement. Three statements are there. One is prepared statements. Okay, the prepared statements, the query will be there. We will just replace the value and it will send to the query. It will send it to the database to the query. It's exactly, okay, it is exactly that same way. Okay, it's a kind of prepared statement in JDBC. Okay, even let me add that stuff here. Prepared statement. Okay, it is name again. STATE, STATEMET. Okay, it's like prepared statements. Okay, so we will have the template. Okay, then we will refer the template ID and pass the values. That is what template. Okay, I also already explained what is a use case. Okay, to use these ones. Okay, now we will see how to create the template. Okay, how to test the template, what are the syntax are available. Okay, how it is effective. Okay, all the things we will see here now. Okay, so this is what, of course, if you want to run multiple template also, you can run multiple templates. So this is a syntax. Okay, you can run multiple syntax. Okay, now we have to know how to create the template. Okay, right? So this is how we have to create the template. So this is the API. Okay, here you will see the template ID. This is used as a template ID. Then here you can see that we will have script field. Okay, we have script field. Then it will say mustache language. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, that search template support only in the mustache language. Okay, so it does not support any other things. Okay, I think I have explained here. You can hear search template. Okay, search template I think is very rare. Okay, I don't know because till now I have not developed any web application or front end application for use that uses a backend that use Elasticsearch as a backend. Okay, till now I have not written, but I have been told by many people. Okay, they have used Elasticsearch as a backend. They have written some web application as a front end. Okay, so in that case we can use search template. Okay, so it's fast, it is very handy. Okay, it's very handy. So what is you can easily change it. See, according to the parameter, once you have the parameter, but still you can change the template. Okay, without notifying the front end user, right? Yeah, front end developer, right? So still let's say we have three checkbox or text field, first name, last name, age. Okay, these three. With these values, by using search template, okay, I can run different templates. Okay, so different template will have different query syntax, different logic. Okay, different conditions. Okay, that is advantage of going for template, right? Okay, so obviously it will be good for front end application development. Okay, okay, so I think where I was in my API. Okay, right here. So here you can the language is mustache. Okay, so here we have source and param. We have source and params. Okay, so all these three wrapped by the script. So this script is stored in the Elasticsearch itself. Okay, so we will reuse this one. So here you can see that within the source sum of the query. Okay, from and something actual query. Okay, actual query. So we are just placing the value. Okay, placing the values and placing the value and send it to the Elasticsearch. Okay, fine. So this is how we have to create a template. So you can create n number of templates. Okay, so this is one way. So we have created template. If you want to test, I have to go like this only. I have to go here. I have to give this ID parameter. This is how I have to test. But for faster debugging or faster development, what is that is what evaluations or render. Okay, they call it a render API. But in the terms of we will say as evaluations. Okay, even let it be a pipeline, just pipeline, we will have the pipeline definition along with the sample documents. Okay, similarly here we will have this template source as well as the parameters. Okay, here you can see that source as well as param. Okay, so now what is now I can do testing by this evaluation. I can understand how the query would be. Here I see here. Okay, here, yeah, this is how query will be there. Okay, so it's a render means we are testing. Okay, faster development or testing or debugging, something like that. Okay, debugging template. Okay, so as you can see that, right, you may have notified here there is no script. Okay, only source and param. Okay, this is not wrapped by the script. So it is individually we can do testing. So once everything is fine, then we can create the template. Okay, a template by using script block. Okay, okay. So these are the three things. Okay, of course you can delete your search template once if you feel like you don't need. You can delete using the delete method. Okay. Okay, so we have seen delete as well as create. Okay, as well as how to run from the search or front end. Okay, and how to evaluate. Okay, so these are the four different kind of things. Okay, now we will see that before to see specific use case or specific functions. Let's say specific function provided by the Elasticsearch. Okay, let's go there. I think this is what here. Okay, let me go here. Let me explain here if I missed anything. Okay, so of course, as I said, language must be mustache. Okay, so here validate. Okay, validation means render. That's what, render or evaluate, whatever you want, you can call it. Okay, um, okay, so here this I'm just rendering. Here this is actual search. Okay, this is how front end application will call. Okay. Okay, so this you can see that this is normal output. It does not say anything about it, whether it is coming from the template as a direct search query. Okay, it just say nothing. Okay, now multiple ready. Okay, of course, if you want to get the how it has been defined. Okay, you can retrieve by the get. Okay, let me open that. Create. Where is the get? It is there. In fact, only delete is there. How come I have mixed that? Okay, so that's nothing but okay. So you can get this is the API. Okay, so this is the API. So the script, start the script, and you will give your ID so that you can it will return how your things are, your template has been defined. And if you want to understand how many template has been created, this is the API call. Okay, I hit but I didn't get anything. Okay, let's me open here. Shard allocation, no. So cluster, right? So all search, yeah. So here I use the same query, but I got the same array. Okay, now I'll create that. Okay, let me go and let me create it. Okay. Okay, now I have created, right. Now let me go and run it again. Okay, but I didn't get anything. But let's see how it happened. What happened right now? Yeah, still I'm getting empty. Okay, I don't know what is the reasons. Okay, maybe parameter I done something metadata. Okay, I don't know exactly. I have used or something, I don't know. But they say this is to get individual. Okay, if you want to get all things, this is API. Okay. Now, of course, as I said, you can easily delete. Okay. Now, now that how to set the default value. Okay. Yeah. Here now some of the specific syntax facilities are there. Okay. Some specific syntax facilities are there. With that, still you can write very complex search template. Okay, that's what if you want write very complex complex search template. Here after this is what we are going to see here. Okay, I'll go here. Okay, in the postman itself I can evaluate. Okay, here you can see this is a join function. Okay, they are saying join functions. Okay, this is the syntax of that one. Okay, here see you can see source I have created, parameters I have created. Okay, here by using the join. Okay, join manipulate accept the array. Okay, accept the array and create the query output. Okay, here you can see how it is. Here you can see that email ID is concatenated with the comma. Okay, so that is the role of join function. It's a built-in function. We can use whenever we go for very complex search template. That times we can use. Okay, similarly here you can see with the custom parameter, like a custom delimiter. Okay, so here I have join function, but I used custom delimiter pipeline instead of comma. Okay, let me check here. Here you can see custom pipelines is appended here, right? Okay, see here you can see that, right? Custom pipelines. Okay, custom delimiter of the join. Okay, so here this is, I think it's very plain. Okay, it's very okay. These two samples related to the join function. Now I'll show you how to convert that to the JSON. So let's say I have the parameter, but I want to convert as JSON. Okay, JSON is the actual query syntax, right? Okay, so to populate with value with the proper code only, they are going for a string. Okay, otherwise they would have followed this very neat JSON syntax. Okay, so to populate the value with the double quote, okay, as it is, they for the two JSON functions we have to go, we have to write the query like this within the string code. But I agree this is very complex. Okay, but this is the only syntax. Okay, because I felt the same. Now here two JSON functions. Okay, here you can see this is very simple, right? Two JSON function with array. In fact, okay, to convert JSON array. Now Okay, now here next things we can JSON object itself. Okay, here I am passing as object, right? So for my query I am just passing object again to JSON function. Okay, so you can see that function, right? How what is syntax? It's a really new. This is in my career I am seeing this first time. So this kind of usually like in HTML what we will have I open angle bracket close angle bracket, right? In XML, yes, that will be tag open tag close tag, right? But here is the function is somewhat different. It's a new syntax. Okay, start with the hash, end with this forward slash. It's a really new syntax. Okay, anyhow, so this is a two JSON function. Okay, in that I will replace my parameters. Okay, so this times I will pass as a object itself. Now let me run it. Okay, you can see here as a object itself. Okay, as a object itself is passed. Now array of object. Okay, again the JSON functions. Okay, you can see that again the JSON functions. Okay, but now I am passing array of object. Okay, so we can pass array of object. So simple array, simple object, and array of object. Okay, so that's the parameter can support. Okay, so obviously the very lengthy JSON is created, right? So whenever you have a very complex complex search template, that times you can consider this one. Okay, of course URL second functions. Okay, URL function start here and this is a function here, but these two are my parameter name, house and page. So obviously you can see the right. So these two parameter names. Okay, let's see how it is formed the URL. Okay, so this see it is formed all the HTTP forward slash everything is taken care. Okay, so similarly condition. What do you mean conditions? Okay, it's really interesting. Okay, based on the condition I can change I can dynamically switch the template. Wow, what interesting, right? It's a dynamic, right? So if the flag, if the year flag is true, okay, you see that if it is true, then you can see that output. Okay, so what you are seeing, you are seeing is at a range and the year term, right? Now I go and change it to false. False. No, come on. False. Okay, see here. See nothing. Okay, only user is there, no range, right? So that is what beauty of, right, the beauty of template. So you can say based on the based on your flag you can add the range. We are adding range, otherwise only the user is added. Wow. So what the part of the query itself you can you have to send to the ElasticSearch, that can be dynamic, the condition based. Okay, similar this is if-else class. Okay, of course if it is year is there, otherwise it will convert to the day, something like that. Okay, so it's a true. So obviously let's see here, you can see 1 year, right? Okay, in year, right? Another no, cancel, I don't want, don't save. Okay, okay, here see, so it's a year, it's a year. Okay, now I'll go false. Now you can see if it is false, something else is coming. Okay, that is what quite interesting. Not parts of the not coming, it's a day, it was yearly, right? Now if it is false, then it's a day scope. See how dynamically help this search template. Okay, I think it's very default one. Okay, it's a it's a default one, not it is searching, right? No. Okay, sir, I'm a render. It's kind of similar to the searching, nothing else. Okay, similar to the searching. Instead of render, it will be search, right? So it's for debugging purpose. Okay, how the queries comes with the parameter. So this is what about search template. So obviously the exact use case is important. Okay, the exact use case whenever you develop any front end application, let it be any desktop or mobile or web applications. Okay, from the user you are taking the values. Based on that value you want to frame the query. Okay, if you frame the query on the fly, it is very costly, right? Okay, so that is what in Java JDBC API is there. Okay, it has a prepared statement. It is similar to that. Okay, we will just template is it's exactly similar to the prepared statement of JDBC. So here we call it as a template. There we will call it as a prepared statement. That's it. Okay, so we have this template. We will pass the parameters accordingly, orderly. Okay, so name wise, so name association. Okay, not order. Okay. So you can change it from first to second, something like that. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so it's an order is not matter. Order is not a matter. Okay, because a named association. Yeah, here you can see that query. Okay. Yeah, as a name associations, you can write a very complex query as a template, then execute it. It's not only front end applications. Of course, if you have something in your data analysis also, you can write instead of working with complex query. Let's say you are a senior. Okay, it's very complex query. You can write a complex query and give to your teammate. They will just call your template by ID and pass the value. They see the response, right? Okay, so that's all about the template. It's really quite interesting topic, quite useful feature. Okay, it's exactly prepared statement. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, like my videos, leave your comment and subscribe my channel, share with your friends. Thank you.